and it was, I think, the third week of September, 45 years ago. We went, it was a long trip, and when we arrived in Marrakech, after something like 12 hours driving, having a problem with the car, etc., we was exhausted, and we went to the Moroccan restaurant, and we ordered all the menu. We was absolutely hungry, but no money with us at all. And one of my friends disappeared in the middle of the dinner. With my other friend, I was a little bit afraid to say how we are going to pay this beautiful restaurant, this beautiful meal, etc. And my other friend arrived. He went to the casino, win a lot of money, and pay the bill. So this is my first souvenir in La Mamounia. The second one was more important. It was 35 years ago exactly this Christmas, and it was the first weekend I bring my wife to discover the Mamounia a few months before we married.
Me, my first time, I was, 5 years old. I came here. I remember I was wearing a traditional Moroccan outfit.
Yeah.
And we were hanging out in the bar of the hotel, and I remember some pictures as well that we took. We actually put them in the Marrakech book, and yeah, it's great memory with the whole family. It was very fantastic time.
Yes, because we came at this time. We was living in Paris, so we came I don't know 4 or 5 times every year.
Every 3 to 4 months.
Yeah. So many Christmas, because we spent Christmas, I don't know, 10 or 20 Christmas here. So Christmas at the swimming pool with the lunch, when you know everybody, it's like a cabin of curiosity or friend coming from everywhere. What you see here, like you feel you are at home, and it's a little bit exceptional.
Me, it was a few years ago. We decided to do a big family trip with my grandmother and cousins,
Very
like
important.
uncles, and that was really a strong moment, a strong week that we spent all together, because we never really do that with the extended family, and that was the last real trip that we spent with my grandmother. So
we bring the complete family, and it was
back to Morocco. So it means, I mean, at this point, you saw that I came a lot when I was younger, and that, helped me shape me as a person in a few ways. But I think what I'm really excited about, to come here with my son, who is very young now, but I'll bring him soon, hopefully, is that La Mamounia, for me, it's a place to awaken the senses. They're beautiful places of colors. They're beautiful smells in the gardens. Amazing hospitality from the people as well, and generosity from that. But really, in terms of senses, visually and olfactively, this was something that really marked me when I was younger, and started to awaken a bit of curiosity in me at the time.
But maybe the Assouline red, what we have everywhere in the brand, come from the color of the ceiling, what I always saw when I was young in this hotel. Because it's a special, very deep red, and it's exactly what we have today.
So lots of reference that bring us back to this place, for sure. There's something as well that we launched a few years ago, the Marrakech flare candle. That's something that we work together very much as a family to bring to life, and to understand what kind of smell does it have for us, and how does it come with our certain point of view back to Marrakech. And for me, when I started working on that smell, it was just obvious. It was the garden of La Mamounia. It was when my father, when I was like 8, 9 years old, took me on beautiful trips all around the garden, and I remember him stopping every single time, and taking an orange flower and rubbing in his hands and make me smell like this. And that was the smell of orange flower that came a little bit with, the cedar and so on. and that really, when I think of Morocco, is that specific moment. This is why I wanted to bring it to life, and this is the candle I have at home as well. And again, this is why I have such an emotional connection with this place. Growing up, coming here, but also because we're living in Paris now. In New York, it's a bit more of a trip, but we still try to come back at least once a year because it's so important for the family.
If I tell you the truth, it's going to be a problem with my wife. It's the beignets, the sfez in the morning with the honey.
By the pool.
By the pool, alone.
Or with me, depends.
Or with him, not this morning.
This morning.
With a Moroccan tea with sugar. And this for me, if I don't have two, every morning I have a problem. So this is really my favorite one.
Tomorrow we'll come back to that. Or even, me today I was working all day on calls and everything. So I had a club sandwich in the room service, and that's quite spectacular, I have to say.